move along. To begin or continue to advance forward, said especially as a command. Let's move along before the police show up. Move along, everyone. This conversation is no one's business but ours. Please just move along. Mount up, to gradually increase in number or amount, to get up on a horse. It isn't a good idea to let bills mount up. The debt gets bigger as interest charges continue to mount up. Mount up and let's get out of here. Move in, to come to reside in something or some place, to enter something or some place, to begin a new line of activity. I moved into a new apartment last week. The whole party moved into the house when it started raining. After failing at real estate, he moved into house painting. Move out, to stop living in a particular home, to leave a place where you have lived or worked in order to go somewhere else, to carry someone or something out of a place. Her landlord has given her a week to move out. 150 jobs were lost as a result of the company moving out of the area. Please move all the stuff out. Mop up, to rectify a problem that someone or something has created. There is milk on the floor over there. Could you please get a cloth and mop it up? I am the one who has to mop up after the mess you made. He needs to hire a PR person to mop up the mess he made with those comments. Mix up, to combine various substances by stirring. I'm sorry I'm late. I must have mixed up the time for our meeting. Have you mixed up the eggs and the sugar yet? If you mix up the photos in my family album, I'll never forgive you. Miss out, to fail to use an opportunity to enjoy or get an advantage from something. Don't miss out on the fantastic bargains in our summer sale. If you don't call the recruiter back right away, you are going to miss out. There is a lot going on at the fair, so set aside the whole day, or you'll miss out. Mess up, to make something dirty or untidy, to spoil or damage something, or to do something wrong or badly. I've only just tidied this room and you've messed it up already. He says that his divorce really messed his life up. If you don't regularly get your oil changed, you could really mess up your engine. Match up, to form a pair with another person. Their accounts of what happened that evening don't match up. There's some kind of mistake. The numbers you wrote on these two forms don't match up. Okay, everyone, please find a partner to match up. Map out, to plan something in detail. His future is all mapped out ahead of him. The department has issued a new document, mapping out its policies on education. Out agents will help you to map out a strategy for wealth accumulation in the future. Make it up to someone, to do something to make amends to someone. I'm sorry we can't take you with us, but I promise I'll make it up to you somehow. I know you're disappointed about missing the movie, but I'll make it up to you. I'm sorry, I will do whatever I can to make it up to you. Make something up, to invent something, such as an excuse or a story, often in order to deceive. My dad was always really good at making up stories. I made up an excuse about having to look after the kids. If you can't think what to write, just make something up. Make fun of someone, to be unkind to someone and laugh at, or cause others to laugh at the person. You're always making fun of me. You can make fun of me all you want, but I love these shoes. It's a program that likes to make fun of the royal family. Look up to admire and respect someone. Everyone in the class looked up to the teacher. He'd always looked up to his uncle. She is my older sister, and I look up to her. Look down on, to regard oneself as superior to someone or something, and thus act in a haughty or snobbish manner. She thinks they look down on her because she doesn't have a job. I have no idea why some people look down on those who speak with an accent. That means they know at least 2 languages. Homeowners often look down on plumbers. Let down, to disappoint someone by failing to do what you agreed to do or were expected to do. You will be there tomorrow. You won't let me down, will you? I let down all my friends by stealing. I don't want to let myself down in the exam. Leave out, to not include someone or something, to fail to include or mention something, omit something. You can leave the butter out of this recipe if you're on a low-fat diet. I've made a list of names. I hope I haven't left anyone out. You've left out the decimal point on this price tag. Kick off. If a game of football kicks off, it starts. To begin or mark the start of something. What time does the game kick off? They kicked off the celebration with a parade. We're going to kick off the new year with a huge party. Warm up. Prepare body for exercise. I always warm up by doing sit-ups before I go for a run. If you don't warm up before exercising, you risk injuring yourself. Let's do a few warm-up exercises. Tear something up. Rip into pieces. I tore up my ex-boyfriend's letters and gave them back to him. I accidentally tore up the car documents. The rabbits tore up all the newspaper we put in their hutch.